So let's understand about optical path. Optical path whenever there's a transparent sheet in case of YDC and its application. So optical path as in terms of definition is very simple. It is equal to geometric path length multiplied by refractive index. And we'll see some understanding also. Most of the time we are concerned about two paths which are optically equal. Physical lengths may be different, but optically it is equal. And if you want to draw a parallel with real life example, see if there are two highways are there. One is expressway and another is rural road. So traveling on the expressway for 100 kilometers may take same times as traveling a distance of 60 kilometers on a road which is not an expressway. Time taken is same, so I can say basically here also the 60 kilometers on a patch of road where the speed is lower, it is equivalent to 100 kilometer on an expressway where the speed could be higher because the time taken is same. So we can say this road lengths are equivalent in terms of time and in terms of time it takes a phase duty. So something similar here. So if two optical path lengths are equal, then the light will take same time to travel the distance here. And second thing, it takes there are a few more ways we can basically describe this. If a monochromatic wave travels through the same two mediums but having equal optical path lengths, it will have equal number of wavelengths. And in both cases, optical paths are equal. Phase difference we know as the light travels, its phase keeps changing. If optical path lengths are equal, physical path lengths are different, still the change in phase produced also will be same in case of optically equal path. So let's take example. So here, one medium, this is vacuum medium. The length is physical length is T naught. If light from here, light travels from here to here over a length T naught. So this is geometric length. And refractive index, if you multiply by refractive index, in this particular case if it is vacuum, refractive index is 1. So here optical path length will be equal to T naught. And if this other medium, here refractive index is mu and this length is T here, the T being the thickness here. So again, if the light travels from here, again, so if you have to calculate optical path length, what would optical path length be? Physical path length, light travels in this medium for a distance equal to T multiplied by its refractive index, it is mu T. So what is saying, if optical path lengths are equal, so length T in a medium having refractive index mu is equal to a length of mu T in a vacuum, mu T in vacuum. So that's what it means. So we can take that one. So optically, this length is equivalent to length mu T in vacuum. And we can easily check in this case, if this mu is the value given here, you can easily calculate if here the wavelength is lambda here, the wavelength will become equal to lambda by mu. So one particular if ray of light is traveling here the speed is c naught, the speed will become equal to c naught by mu. If optical path lengths are equal, if this relationship, we can easily verify light ray will take same time to travel the distance t in this medium as it would take to distance t naught, which is mu times t in vacuum, and number of wavelengths also will be same. So if light travels from A to B in vacuum, there is some phase difference produced. And here also if it travels in this medium also for a distance t, the change in phase in both cases will be same. That's optical equivalence. And let's see how we apply here. One more example, let's try and understand here. So we say again, so it produces, we understand what is path difference. See, when we talk about YDSC or we talk about interference, we are mostly interested in path difference. So path difference determines phase difference and which in turn affects our intensity. So let's take a case here, two rays of same wavelength and A and B are in the same phase. Sorry, A and C are, A, B and CD are in the same phase. Okay. So this is one wave, one ray traveling and this is other ray are traveling and AC is the wavefront. This is the direction of travel. If this is wavefront here, both phase are same. Phi A is equal to phi C. What we notice here, ray AB travels entirely in vacuum over a distance B. But whereas other ray we take, ray C starting from C, partly it travels through, it passes through a medium having refractive index of mu, or we can say in its path a sheet of thickness t of refractive index mu is placed. So in this case, both the rays, when they reach this end here, which is they travel equal physical distance. But when they reach here, will the phase at A and C are equal? But will the phase at B and D be equal? Even though the length is equal, phase here will not be equal, because these two will produce a different phase difference, because optical path length is not the same. Physical path length is same, A to B and C to D. That's what we have to understand here. So if the transparent sheet is kept here, what is the path length from C to D? This case, no issue. If I have to light the path length here, what is the path length for grayscale? D itself is the path length, equivalent path length in vacuum. Whereas in case of C to D, there are two parts here. It travels some distance in air, vacuum or air. It travels some distance in a medium of refractive index mu here. So path length in vacuum, that is equal to path length, optical path is same as physical path length, which is equal to d minus t. Remaining part, what is the optical path length here in when it is traveling in a medium of refractive index mu? It will not be t, we will take is mu times t. That becomes the optical path. Okay, refractive index times the physical path length. So if we have to calculate what is the path difference when it reaches here. Okay, so from A to B and C to D, are the paths same? They are not same. What is the path difference? Let's calculate path difference here. So path difference is equal to path length, optical path length from C to D. Optical path length from C to D is this term plus this term, minus what is the optical path length from A to B, which is D here. So if we put this value, D gets cancelled here. It is equal to mu minus 1 into T. So a sheet of thickness T placed in this path of refractive index mu, it produces a path difference of mu minus 1 into T. That's what we need to keep in mind. That's what we'll apply in next few questions, which we are going to take up after this.